It's down to a science, guys. A fucking science. 1,300 games, 2 firsts, 0 seconds, 2 thirds. 1,300. Oh my god. Negative 62% complete total ROI. So just, this guy's a depositing machine. So they want to keep him very happy, right? So here's what they do. And I'll show you the hand before this, but this is good. And I'm smart enough to know when I see a total setup. This is great, you guys. Watch how it fits both our hands. They're trying to set me up with this guy, and I'll show you the hand previous. And so it comes out of 6. I know not to bet, right, with a straight draw. Then bang, I hit my straight draw, right? So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm looking up all these guys' stats, and I notice that he's the worst of everybody. So let me guess. He's the one that's going to be in the hand. I just bet. He calls. And what do you think he has? 9-10. It fucking hits his 9-10, you guys. Okay? Look at that. They were trying to take my chips there. And then this queens against aces. Yeah, standard, right? You know, coin flip situation, of course, right? But watch what he bets with post flop. 9-6-7. I bet 440. He calls this, and then the miracle, right, for his ace king. It's like it delivers on their shit calls. He's just calling with nothing. I guess I got a shove there, but is he gonna call? Yes. And then guess what's gonna happen? The king's gonna come. He's fucking dominated post flop there, you guys. But of course, he sucks out as usual, right? Shit fucking game. Hey, I just want to say to anybody out there that plays with these players, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't need to go over this more than I do. So we're just going to keep the fight going, alright? Peace out. Here comes another rig. Straight from the fucking rig factory, right? I got ace queen. It comes out ace king 9. So I don't put him on ace king because his bet was a little too weak for that, right? So he bets 300 and $300 pot, so I just call it. 2 comes out. He bets 2,000. I call that. I think he's trying to push me off the pot here. I think he may be on a draw. I think he probably missed his draw, so I shoot all in. He calls. What do you think he's got here, guys? What do you think the RNG flopped for this fucking losing donk? King 9. It's a $11,435 pot on the 226 max, you guys. And just gone like that. That's what I'm saying. These videos, you know, they're very expensive to make. You add up 6, 7, 8 suckouts, multiply that by $2, $3, $4. You're talking 10, 20 bucks a video, guys. This shit fucking adds up, dude. And people don't really fucking understand the amount of time we put in also to these fucking things. As far as how far we get into the tournaments, we don't just log on and get sucked out. These are 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6, 7 hours we put into this, and it gets sucked out. It's just a shitty thing when you know, you play tight, you play your best, and then somebody, just a losing donk, gets propped up by the RNG. King 9, he raises, and it hits King 9. Yeah, we've all seen it before. Alright, just another example of me getting fucked over, right? Ace King here. And you know what? You normally don't see me limp under the gun +2, right? Because these guys are raising every hand, but just so happens, right when you get the fucking good hand, nobody wants to raise, right? And of course I hit my king, so I put the pot in there. He re-raises something, and oh fuck, he had his 2 pair at least, right? No, he's on a 30% draw with 2 spades on the board? What an idiot. And of course, he hits his fucking river suck out all the fucking time. Luckily I made the cash, and this was just a $1, 1,000 cap man tourney. And I barely made the money, but I could have been a lot easier on the money if I would have had an extra 5,000 chips. I know that. So, anyway, just another example of the fucking bullshit RN fucking G. So I want to give everybody an idea out there of just like a typical game and what you go through. So, it's been just like an hour and 10 minutes. That's it. It's a 220 turbo, 2,000 man entry. I had like 4,000 chips. I was sitting right here. And what I usually do is I go to the table and I give everybody stats, right? So I was sitting right here in the middle, as you can see. And as you notice, everybody's got blue. Blue means cold, which means they're a donk. Red means hot, which means they're good, solid. So as you go around the table, this guy's got negative 53%, 1,000 games. This guy's got negative 11%, 1,000 games. This guy's got negative 19%, negative 43, negative 25, negative 55 over 1,200 games, negative 26, and negative 55. So the two biggest donks are these two guys, right? And look who has the biggest chip stack, 3,200, right? Now, watch the beauty of this fucking suck out, you guys. So I have everybody pinned. I know exactly what they're going to do, so I'm hoping for a call with ace-king, right? So maybe, you know what, maybe I should have limped, but this guy's going to shove anyway, so because he's been doing it every single hand. Look what he calls me with. 10 deuce. 10 deuce, okay? Now, when you go to this guy's stats, he is, of course, a negative 55% ROI over, was it 1,200 games? Yeah, 1,200 games. Just a fucking idiot donk, right? What do you think's going to happen on this flop? There you go. There it is, guys. A $10,400 pot shipped to the donk. That would have put me in the money easily. Easily. And this guy just called with a 10 deuce. So my recommendations, guys, is just pray and hope that you get somebody at your table that knows what they're doing, honestly. And try to stay away from guys like this, because the RNG is going to favor him. Because he's got, look at, dude, if you play this many games and you lose this much money, you have deposited a lot. He's on a redeposit program. They're making sure that you keep him happy. You know, it's like a casino. They comp you, they do different things. They want to make sure you're happy. They're making sure this guy is happy. 10-2? Come on. We all know that's a fucking donkey call. He's not going to, come on. That's why he's negative 55%. But, of course, look at who they go up against. I'm a winning player, right? So they have to make sure that it's okay if I lose, but they have to make sure this guy wins, because he's going to redeposit. Very good little scheme. Man, this is just tiring, guys. It's really tiring. So I'm shoving here because I know for 99.9% fact that if they do call me, they're going to have a 10 times worse hand than me, right? They've all been donking their fucking chips away. And look at this. King 9. Dominant, right? Dominant here. Runners or a 3-out or 9, right? Uh-oh. You know what's going to happen, don't you? Yep. Runner fucking runners. As fucking usual. For 2,100 chips, that puts me at 4,000. Luckily enough, I made into this tournament, which was a dollar tournament. 27-man. But check out the hand that happened before to knock me out. Watch this fucking donk, you guys. You want to see some fucking shit? Look what the donk calls with pre-flop. This is on a, sorry, this is on the 220 multi-table tournament. I shove because, again, I know that you guys, if you have kings, queens, or aces, I just suggest you shove. Because you're going to win fucking your hand probably, hopefully majority of the time, but you're going to have these donks call you with this and hit their monkey 3 fucking outers, dude. You know, when you have somebody dominated in this game, there's no such thing as having somebody dominated, period. It's all about them sucking out on you with their runners or their 3 fucking outers as fucking usual. They can't beat us without suckouts, dude, or runners. Every fucking hand, a big hand, they always suck out. It's always fucking runners. Always. Remember when I tell you they cannot beat me without a setup, dude? Watch this, okay? Ace fucking king pre-flop. This is on a 250. There's about 2,000, 3,000 players left. I'm like 500 from the fucking money. I'm going to be in the money, but they have to give me a fucking setup. I know this guy's on something fucking lower pair, right? So I just call with ace king, dude. Any donk in the world's going to shove right there, right? So look at this. King, 6, jack. Perfect flop for me, right? Now, I shove because, number one, it's a good shove on this fucking flop. There's a fucking flush draw out there. And there's an inside, or there's a fucking open-ended straight draw. This monkey called with a king, queen, 10. Now, watch the fucking bullshit setup, dude. He insta-calls. He hits his 1 outer on the fucking flop. And it happens to just give me a king? What a bunch of fucking bullshit. If I bet down with this hand, you guys, look what would have happened, dude. Ace. I would have hit my ace on the river. You think I'm not going to call with 2 pair with this board? No flush on the board? No straight really on the board? Give me a fucking break. This site is a fucking scam. And the guy's a losing player just as fucking usual as it is on every fucking time I get fucking sucked out. It's just a fucking rigged scam, dude.